Hi Aquarius, so I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else that you feel that you need to know about, including a list of the card decks that I've used for your reading, then you can find all of that information and so much more in my descriptions box and in my pinned comments below. Cross watches, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but please do keep in mind that this might not be your story at all. This could be in relation to somebody else entirely different that your Aquarius is dealing with, and equally Aquarius, you just take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't for another Aquarius. Okay, right, so let's get into your reading, Aquarius. There might be quite a lot of background noise in your video today. I've had to open up all of the windows because it's so stifling hot, and of course what will come with that is traffic noises and dogs and such like. So Aquarius. Okay, right, lost compass, getting back to integrity. Okay, so Aquarius, whenever this card appears, you do definitely need to pay attention. Okay, absolutely pay attention. The key elements with this particular card is all about finding your way home and trusting your intuition. Now, I know that we say that quite a lot, okay, trust your intuition. What tends to go amiss as well is trusting your gut instincts. That oftentimes can be forgotten about, and it is different from your intuition, okay? Go with what your physical body is telling you about someone or something at this time, okay? This is all about the outward appearances being very, very deceptive. Now, whether or not somebody is trying to deliberately lead you astray, deliberately trying to deceive you, that's unclear at this time, okay? You will know in your guts as to whether or not somebody can or cannot be trusted, all right? Always, always trust your first instinct. So it's like, you know, when you initially meet somebody and you don't know the reasons why, but they make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, and not in a good way, okay? You don't have what you would see as a valid reason for having these strange feelings about somebody. It's your natural instincts kicking in. It's your whole fight or flight mode that is activated, so you need to listen to that, okay? That is the part of you that has helped humanity get as far as they have to this day, okay, because of their natural instincts to feel out whether or not a situation is safe or dangerous, fight or flight, basically, okay? But absolutely, the outward appearances at this time, whenever you see this card, cannot or should not be trusted, okay? Lost compass. Somebody could well be trying to lead you astray. They could be feeding you a story that is just completely untrue. Go with your first instincts, okay, with this one. Always, always, always get back to your integrity. And also as well, if this is about someone who is saying things about you and they're trying to make out like you're not a person of integrity, it's to understand that you're not to absorb that type of energy, okay? Right, it's a bit heavy. Right, let's start pulling your tarot. How do others see Aquarius at this time, please? Okay, right, Knight of Swords, Sagittarian, Three of Wands, Aries, the Tower, Mars, Aries again, and Scorpion, Knight of Cups, Pisces, and the Eight of Coins, Virgo. Now that's quite a lot. Usually I only take 3, right? There's 3 rows of 3, but you've got 5. I do feel that this tower is on its own and these are to be read together. So how others are seeing you at this time, with this combination of the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands, this can indicate somebody who is a bit of a drifter, okay? They might see that at this time you don't really have any kind of solid plan, right? You could just be trying to explore quite a lot at this time, trying to figure out your own place in the world. It certainly has that vibe of drifting, seeing what happens, and just basically taking things as they come with this combination, right? Now, I feel that this particular tower, this feels external to you, Aquarius, that becomes internal. So this is showing me that you're going to have an epiphany that comes from an external source, okay? So someone or something outside of you is going to give you valuable information that pertains to whatever this lost compass energy is, and it's going to help you to make a decision. And the decision that you make is not going to work out well for whoever it was that was trying to lead you astray or deceive you, okay? Knight of Cups and the Eight of Coins. So this particular combination, I feel this more about you trying to improve on yourself, right? You're trying to, it's kind of like a journey of the soul, a journey of self-discovery, and you're realizing that actually you're a really good person, in spite or despite whatever this is pertaining to. You're actually a decent individual. And there's I do need to clarify these two, but this is something about you trying to constantly grow and improve upon yourself. Knight of Cups with the Eight of Coins. Why is this here, please, for Aquarius? Okay, oh, right, Seven of Wands reversed. That's Leo energy. Okay, yeah, turning your back on negativity, negative individuals, turning your back on drama. You have got a really good instinct for trouble, Aquarius. You know exactly when to get out of Dodge. You know when things are starting to get a little bit sus, and I don't know, it kind of reminds me a bit of South Park, duck and cover. I'm giving away my age now. There is something about duck and cover here, Aquarius, in your energy. I'm laughing, but it is funny. It is funny because, as I say, your gut instinct for trouble specifically is very, very much on point. You would rather not handle or deal with someone else's shit. I mean, why should you, right? So I feel that this is someone around you who's like, where did Aquarius go? Why have they suddenly disappeared? And they're going to find out why. It's because that there is trouble somewhere else that's being stirred up. Really, really interesting. Okay, let's see outside influences affecting Aquarius, please. Thank you. Palace of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, the Palace cards in this deck are environmental cards, okay? So the Palace of Swords is a place where thoughts and ideas are exchanged. It feels like a social setting. In your particular read, Aquarius, this feels like a social circle of friends. You've then got Faith, that's Taurus energy. Traditionally it's the Hierophant. Two of Cups, Cancerian energy, and the Six of Wands, Leo energy. Okay. So, okay. This is showing me that this could be, it's that Hierophant is throwing me a curveball. It's throwing me a curveball massively. There's someone saying something to you, Aquarius, that actually makes sense. It's almost as if they're helping you on this journey of self-discovery. It's like that they're helping you to look at things differently. I mean, not that you need help with that, because naturally you're very curious anyway. But I don't know. It feels like you're very much in alignment with whatever or whoever this is. My faith, please. Five of Wands, Leo energy in the world, fixed energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. It's also Capricorn energy because it's ruled by Saturn. As a side note, any of the zodiacs that I shout out, Aquarius, take it with a pinch of salt, okay? It could be any of the zodiacs that you're dealing with, or they could be placements in your own chart, all right? This is an interesting combination, because this is showing me that this trouble, it's like the catalyst for this trouble is something to do with someone's beliefs or spiritual path. Someone, for whatever reason, has got an issue with your belief system. They do have an issue with it. Look, Five of Wands, the world. This is also frustration, Aquarius. This is frustration in your energy. You're getting frustrated at society for being unable to see eye to eye when they have differences, religious or anything like that. Some kind of differences that is constantly causing ructions, and it's almost as if you're questioning everything right now. You're questioning, well, why can't these people just, you know, have a reasonable conversation with each other? Why can't they just accept each other's differences? You know, it's almost as if, Aquarius, you've got this desire to try and change the world for the better. It is really, really admirable, but at the end of the day, you have to remember that not everybody is willing to listen to reason. Not everybody is going to be willing to hear what it is that you have to say, which can and will be really, really frustrating. I mean, especially when you're getting a lot of really good ideas at this time as well. See, this is about the desire to share your knowledge, to be listened to. Okay, so obviously these frustrations, they are outside of you. They are not within your control. I do apologise, I'm out of breath. I just ran back up the stairs. And then you've got this combination here, the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. So it's like someone is saying, look, you're getting really wound up about this thing. It's out of your control. Maybe the best thing that you can do at this time is to redirect your energies with this Two of Cups and focus on what is within your control. It's like they're trying to say that you'll have better success with doing things that way, rather than trying to change the world. Right. Okay. And of course, these two cards were then clarified with your major arcana, star, nurturing, healing, rebuilding, and the Two of Wands. Okay, yeah, redirection, picking a different path. For some of you, this could be a situation that is involving a group of friends that is very close to you, that there's a lot of infighting with that group of friends. It could be, and you could be the one that's trying to fix everything for everyone else. I don't see that working. I'm going to be honest with you, Aquarius, I genuinely don't see that working. Okay, what's being hidden from Aquarius, please? Lots of different things going on in this read. What's being hidden from Aquarius, please? Hanged Man. Okay, right, so yeah, that has come out off balance. That's Pisces energy. What else is being hidden from Aquarius, please? Thank you. Five of Cups. Sorry, no, it's a Four of Cups. It's Cancerian. And Judgment. It's Pluto. Okay. Right, one, I do see specifically, there is someone who was part of these ructions, differences of opinion. It's almost as if you were trying to get them to see something from a different viewpoint. They were unable to see from a different point of view. Okay, with this Four of Cups, this is initially it's the card of someone who's bored, discontent, fed up, not seeing something. I feel this one as a rejection, and it's a rejection with that coming out off balance. It's a rejection of someone's faith, religion, ideas. Straight up, someone has been rejected for who they are. Now, I don't know if this is you, Aquarius, or if you did this to someone else. I don't feel that you did this to someone else, because you are able to think outside of the box. You do have quite a large scope of vision. You're dealing with someone who is very closed-minded, and they're just completely unable to see the world from anyone else's perspective. It's all me, 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 you know, and that's really, really unhealthy. So we're seeing that whoever that individual is, that they're not likely to change anytime soon. I am going to clarify this judgment though, because I feel that this is about you making a judgment call on that individual as to whether or not that relationship with that person is just a lost cause at this point. Why judgment, please? Yeah, the Moon, Pisces energy, fear, secrets, illusions. It can be the subconscious as well. So I don't know, Aquarius, to be honest with you, I can see you really cutting your losses with someone else. It's almost as if you'll never see eye to eye. They will never be able to see things from a broader perspective. That they're just simply too closed off. Too closed off to other people's ideas. It's like it's all about them at this point. And I suppose that does tie in with this Lost Compass card coming out to start off with, you know, somebody trying to lead you astray, someone trying to convince you that their opinion is the one that's right. It's really icky. Okay, so I didn't quite get a chance to ask, but this is your potential outcome with this particular situation. And you've got the moon reversed, and I love to see the moon reversed because this is all about facing your fears, seeing things the way that they truly are, to a sword reversed, yeah, seeing beyond the physical, making a decision that there is no confusion about this situation or individual anymore. You've made up your mind, pure and simple. They're not going to like it. You know they're not going to like it, yet you've made that decision anyway, and you're sticking with it. And King of Cups reversed. That is someone who is selfish, emotionally immature, just really not a great energy. Really, really not. Why the King of Cups reversed, please? Why King of Cups reversed? Oh, it's interesting. It's come out off balance. King of Cups, off balance. Yeah. Let's get one more. Can you further clarify that King of Cups, please? Four of Swords, Libra energy and the Magician. Mercury energy, so Virgo, Gemini, yeah. You're not going to be led astray by emotional blackmail. There's this individual, it's their way or the highway, and that doesn't sit right with you. It really, really doesn't. If they don't get their own way, then they try to manipulate others to see things from their point of view. It's not a nice energy that you're dealing with, Aquarius. And with you cutting your losses with this individual, I would have to agree that that's going to be the best situation for you all round, like straight up. You do not control the behaviours of others. You can only control your reactions to it. The energy at the bottom of the deck, King of Swords, Aquarian energy, yeah. You know that this individual's being completely illogical. They're being completely unreasonable. They refuse to listen to reason. They lack the ability to walk in anyone else's shoes. They just completely lack that ability, because they're so consumed with themselves, completely and utterly. And I do feel that they're very childish as well. If anyone's not paying them any attention, it's like that they will do something to make everybody look at them. You know, it feels like a spoiled brat energy. This read is clearly pertaining to a clash of beliefs, whether that's religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, or simply just opinions. There's certainly a clash. You will never ever get this individual to see anything, not just from your point of view, but from anyone else's point of view. They're too far gone, Aquarius, okay? They are so far up their own asshole that they literally can't see a fucking thing, like for real. Cut your losses with this and move on. Like, seriously, is this really going to be worth your time and your energy dealing with this individual? Is it really? I don't think it is. You'll never see eye to eye with this individual because they're too friggin' selfish. Further clarity, please. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around, okay? So easily this could have been an Aquarius that did this to you, all right? Okay, full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. Find the balance between the cosmic and the mundane in daily life. It says working too much, oh no, Worrying too much will attract more things to be worried about, and stop second guessing yourself. It's black pen written on black, so it's quite difficult to read. But yeah, worrying too much will attract more things for you to be worried about. Sometimes, Aquarius, the best thing that we can do for ourselves is just to walk away. Like, for real. Have a healing message, please, for Aquarius. Okay. So it's not a very jumpy deck, in case you're wondering why I took the top one. Right. Dove, Spirit, be peace. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay, so we'll do the usual rule of 3 with these healing messages. We'll take the message from the creator of the deck, your second and most important message from your own intuition while you're looking at the card, and then your third message from me. Okay, be peace. With her peaceful cooing, the gentle dove spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you, and the appearance of dove spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within you as you embody tranquility. Above, below, and all around you, much may be happening to distract you, but you're called to engage it with the heart of a peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree? The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as Spirit sends her messenger to remind you of the beauty of a harmonious existence with all that is. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. Wow, agree to disagree. Yeah. Be the peace that you would like to see in the world. It's a really, really nice message there for you, Aquarius, and very appropriate for what we saw in your read as well. It's for Aquarius, please. Right, so again, I was going to say this deck isn't a particularly jumpy deck, but never mind, it just made a liar out of me. Right. With love's transcendent power, we can be reborn and redirected. When we open to love, life itself can feel newer, more alive, more magical and meaningful. Yeah. So be the peace that you would like to see in the world, and be the love that you would like to see in the world too. Lead by example. So Aquarius. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. Wow. So Aquarius. Ooh, love charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or a life partner. An insight opens the third eye to strengthen your intuition. It's really beautiful messages, Aquarius. Okay, right, so for those of you who are offended at swearing, then you might want to consider jumping out now, because this is a rebel deck. It can be very obnoxious, blunt, and quite offensive, so if that's not your sort of thing, then yeah, you might want to switch out now. So Aquarius, thank you. Okay. You're given too many fucks. Give 0. Love. Get some, give some. It'll cheer your ass up. Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humour? So things could be worse, Aquarius. You could be them. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Only if it's safe to do so in your current area. Everyone's area is vastly different at this point in time, so yeah, really use your own discernment with that one, okay? And stop obsessing. You're not the fucking center of the universe. Yeah, Aquarius, I get the strong impression that you're going to be letting someone else know that they are not the centre of the universe, and they're not going to like it. They're really not going to like it. Judging by what I've seen in your tarot read, you are dealing with someone who is so utterly self-obsessed and self-absorbed that, like, literally in their mind they've had it worse than everyone else. They're the victim. They're them. That constantly, everything's always about them. You're literally not, you're not going to get anywhere with that situation. All right, absolutely cut your losses, move on, and indulge yourself in individuals who are at the same level of intelligence and emotional maturity as you are. Okay, really interesting read. So that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to do so is in the descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.